What is going on, my friends? Welcome in my another video, and this video is going to be special. I'm going to tell you how to squat differently so you focus on different part of your legs. You focus on your outer legs, on your inner legs, and on your glutes. So check this video out and enjoy it. By the way, if you want to know how to properly squat, check the previous video, and there is throughoutly explained how to properly squat. There is literally every information you need to know, so check it out. And don't forget to subscribe, because it is what I need right now, so subscribe and enjoy it. This is called goblet squat. This one is more focused on quads than on hamstrings. So I would choose that for additional pump after classic squats. Segment position is always the same, like in classic squat. Legs are wide as your hips, pointing forward or slightly out. Hold your core, chest up, head up, and have the weight on both sides equally. I would recommend you focusing more on your core, because if you have a weak one, you might loosen up and get injured. So start with small weight. As you can see, the movement starts from hips. I have my legs in great position in the straight line, pointing slightly out. I'm holding the weight still the same on my chest, and I'm trying to enjoy it as much as I can. If you want to know anything else, just check out my previous video about squats, and there is literally everything you need to know about squats, okay? Segment position, how to do the movement, everything, so check it out. Let's continue with front squat. Put your bar on the muscles under the shoulder bone, which are called musculus deltoides, on the front side of them. Never put it on the bone, it's going to hurt you, so put it on the muscles under the bone, okay? Cross your hands and hold the bar. Push your elbows up so the bar doesn't loosen and it doesn't fall. You primarily have to focus once again on your core. Before you hold the weight, squeeze your ribs, your belly, and hold your core tight. It is even more advanced than goblet squat, so start with small weight. You have to focus more on your core, because you are not having the bar on your back. You are having the bar on your hands. So if you loosen up, it's going to hurt your spine. The movement is the same like with classic squat. Starting through the hips, then knees. You won't be able to use hips as much, therefore you are focusing more on your quads. So this is also more quads focused squat. But this is really a great exercise instead of squats. I wouldn't do it after squats, I would do it instead of them if you want to focus more on your front quads, if you have them weaker than your hamstrings. If you have problems with your knees, for example, torn tendons, destroyed joint, or anything else, I would totally recommend you doing goblet squat or front squat to focus on your quads. Don't do leg extensions, don't do Smith machine chair squat, it is bad for your knees, trust me. This is squat with wide stance. The process is like in the squat. You get the bar on your back, you do 3 steps, you activate your core, chest up, head up, squeeze your ribs, breath, and go down. The difference is that you have your legs wide. You have your legs wider than are your hips. So you are going to be able to activate more your glutes and to use more your inner legs, okay? So in this squat you are using more your inner legs. Don't get it too extreme. Don't put your legs too extremely wide. This probably isn't so healthy for your hips if you put it too extremely wide, so take care about that. Have your legs just slightly wider than are your hips. Prepare your feet, your knees, and go as slow as possible. But you have to take care once again about your butt wing. So go as down as possible but without a butt wing. If you want to see how to properly squat, check out the previous video and there is everything and anything you need to know about squat, so check it out. So let's get to another one. This is a squat with close stance. I highly don't recommend this for those with problems with your knees. It might not be healthy for it. But anyways, if you have healthy knees, jump into it. And this is going to focus more on your outer legs and help them to look bigger, okay? Bodybuilders do that because it makes your legs look much bigger if you pump your sides. Don't forget to go as down as possible, but be careful to not get a butt wing. Butt wing is really bad for any squat. If you have a good mobility in your ankles, in your knees, in your hips, this one will be really useful for you. The process is the same like with classic squats. If you want to know anything about squats, just check the previous video and I say everything you need to know in this video, so check it out. And you have to take care more about the weight, okay? So you have the weight split equally. That means try to use the legs equally, so one doesn't work more than the other. It's the same like a classic squat, but with closer stance. So chest up, head up, activate your core, point your knees to the straight direction like your feet, get your feet closer and squat. Start with your hips and afterwards with your knees. This one is heavier than the classic squat, so keep that in mind. It is half squat, half good morning exercise. It is more focused on hamstrings and glutes, so it's why most girls do that. But it's interesting change in your routine, so try it. First movement goes from hips. You go as down as possible, as much as your hips allow you to, and afterwards you just squat, you just use your knees. And this is how you perform that. It is healthy for your knees, it is healthy for your hips, so don't worry about it. It's definitely worth the try. Your segments should be in the same position like in classic squat, so don't worry about that. You already know how to squat because you all checked my previous video. If don't, check it out right now. Feet pointing straight or slightly out, knees in the same direction like your feet, chest up, head up. You have to activate your core and you have to try to push your glutes back while you are going down with your upper body. So push it back and afterwards just squat and go up. And it's pretty interesting change in your routine, so try it, but with a small weight because it's really heavy. What is up? I hope you all like this video. I hope you took some information from it. And if you want to see anything else, just write it down in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe because I really need that. And I will see you in another one. Thank you.